Yeah.
You're a lot bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I knew there was gonna be a height difference regardless. I've been dealing with that my whole career. I mean, I turned pro at 122, so I mean, I've always had the height advantage on most of the guys I have fought. But I mean, it's still dangerous. He has fought plenty of people with my height before and been very successful. So I mean, I know it's just I just gotta go in there and do what I'm training for.
Mario, I can't recall who said it, but they said once Pacquiao gets you smiling, it's like he's got you or something. And you guys were sharing a lot of smiles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I knew the face-off just being in front of him. I've been seeing a face-off people since I was a kid. He's a very unserious person, but he's very serious when he steps in the ring.
Hey Mario, how's it gonna feel like if you get in there, let's say you do win. Are they gonna call you?
It's very unserious, but yeah, man. I mean, I know he's gonna bring it whenever we step in there. And but yeah, right now all the media, everything, it's fun. It's all smiles, but both of us, man.
When you first got to the pay-per-view level, there was like an adjustment period. You had to get used to it. And was there any nerves up there? Because this is even another level than the Tank fight and the Thurman fight.
No nerves. Like how you said, I think those fights, have only prepared me, for this level. And now, doing like all this media stuff. I've always hated this, right? I still do, but I've definitely gotten a lot more comfortable with it, or just used to it.
All right, guys. Last question, guys. The Tank fight that you learned with the slick, fast southpaw with lightning fast hands. What do you think you can take from your experience with Tank and apply it to Manny?
I think I could take a lot from that fight, actually, man. Like the way Tank, the way he closes his distance, the way he worked off his speed, similar size. I think Pacquiao might be a couple inches taller. But yeah, man. So again, all those fights, they've prepared me for this moment. I got me ready for this fight, and just going back, taking what I can, from those fights, as I always have, and then just work on everything in the gym.
Is there any similarities? Thank you, guys. From watching Manny and experiencing Gervonta in the ring, do you think there's any similarities at all that you can pick away or point out?
I think there's a lot of similarities. They're both small lefties. They're both have great feet, great hand speed, and like I said, that fight with Tank, and I'm gonna do what I can to take as much as I can from that fight, and just prepare for this one.
The last time that we saw Manny Pacquiao, he was downright beat up by Ugas. He was beat up by Ugas, sucking basically out of a straw fed by his wife after the fight. What do you have to do to bring him back to that? And are you ready to pull the trigger in a way where he could be hurt?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, I mean, at the end there, it's kill or be killed. I know, if he has me hurt at any point, he's gonna be the same way. Like I said, it's just my job, just to work on everything. Me and my team have been, training and drilling, these last couple weeks, and finish off these next 6, as best as we can, so I could go in there come fight night and still retain the title.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Mario.